Okay, this video is based on Republican politics versus Democrats politics. Okay, now if you notice, the Republicans are always talking about, look, we're going to give the tax break to the rich people because it's going to trickle down. They're going to create the jobs. That's totally retarded nonsense. And if you notice, it's always rich Republicans. They're the ones that's running for the Republican Party because they believe in giving themselves tax breaks. Okay, but they don't understand in the long run it's going to hurt their business if they got the business, because you're going to have millions of American people that don't have money to go to their stores to buy anything. Okay, now here's the logical tax system that the reason the Democrats are the one to vote for if you want to keep this country from becoming a third world country. When the Democrats give the tax break to the millions of working class people in this country, those millions of people are the ones that's going to go down to the mom and pop stores on the corner. They're going to have that extra $1,000 because all these millions of people got the money. They're going to shop in their neighborhoods. They're going to go down to the malls. They're going to buy new cars. They're going to go buy clothes. They're going to get all kinds of services because they got this extra money coming in, okay? That's how you stimulate the economy, because you got millions of people. Think about all those millions of dollars because they got tax breaks off of their hard-earned money working. They're going to be actually making the small businessman make money, because if the small businessman have any common sense, he understand, well, if I pay out a little tax, that means that all these people in my neighborhood going to get extra tax. They're going to have money to come down to my store to buy something. Okay, that's how you create jobs. You don't create jobs by having a bunch of rich people, you know, which is few compared to the millions, get a tax break and they stock their shelves. Yeah, well, I got a tax break. I got millions of products stuck on my shelf. But guess what? Nobody's going to come in the store to buy anything because the millions of people are taxed the hell out. They don't have enough money to buy gas and things like that. So they're not going to come to your store. So guess what? You're going to go out of business, like what Bush and all the regular Republicans did when they did that tax break for the rich. Because what happened was all these millions of people, if you notice, America couldn't afford gas prices and things like that. So they wasn't going to the stores. So that means that so-called small businessman, his business, he was going out of business. You know why? Because he didn't have sense enough to know that if he vote for the Democrat system where all the millions of people are going to get that extra tax money, they're going to be the ones to come down to your store. You want them to have that money because guess what? That's an investment. If I'm a small businessman, I know, well, okay, this is an investment in all these people in my neighborhood. By them getting that tax money, they're going to be in my store. They're going to be buying merchandise. They're going to stop, well, okay, I'm past my old mom and pop store. I think I need to go in there and get me something to drink, or I go and get me a little something to eat while I'm on my way to the job. You know what I mean? That's why you make the economy work. You know, that's why when President Clinton was in office, we had a surplus. Guess what? That means the government actually had money in the bank, because that's what the Democrats do. They give all the millions of working people. That means you got hundreds of millions of dollars going into the economy. Buying, people with those hundreds of millions of dollars are spending money in your stores buying things. So it's just the filthy rich people like Mitt Romney. They don't want you to know it because they figure, well, with my tax break, I have an extra $1 billion. I don't care if the whole country go to the third world because I've got enough money to last in my lifetime so I can live comfortably. Fuck everybody else. You see, that's why the Republican Party is loaded with the rich crooks. That's why Mitt Romney is making that extra money. You notice he's out spending Obama because there's all these rich characters who want to just know that they can be filthy rich. They don't care about the small people out here or even the small businessman, because they got enough money to last through this depression that this country going to be in a third world. But remember, give the tax break to the working class.